Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be discussing, is getting a job the best crypto investment strategy? But before we do, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, let's jump over to the agenda. Right now we're talking about, is getting a job the best crypto investment strategy? Now this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor and I don't play one on the internet. Let's jump over to a tweet as we discuss this very important topic. This is a tweet talking about what became a very controversial topic this week. This tweet from @Blockport. Tech giant Amazon is seeking a digital currency and blockchain product lead with a deep understanding of the digital cryptocurrency ecosystem, according to a new job listing that's posted. Here's the URL off of Amazon.jobs. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to that URL. And this story was debunked in terms of people took this job posting to mean that Amazon was definitely going to be accepting cryptocurrency on Amazon.com. This is the actual job posting itself: digital currency and blockchain product lead. And because of all of the hoopla that came from this position, it got to the point where Amazon actually had to come out and officially say, hey, listen, we did not say that we are planning to accept crypto right at this time. So here's some of the qualifications about this position. This particular position requires an MBA or equivalent experience, a keen, flexible, and aggressive intellect with superb conceptual thinking, analytical, and problem-solving skills. All right, so this is going to be your entry-level position, and this is a position in Seattle, Washington. But it did cause a lot of discussion, and it got me thinking about the topic of how to really get a bunch of money in crypto. And as you hear so many stories about people getting completely crashed in their investments, you start realizing how many opportunities there are in crypto for people that want to work in the industry. Here's a story from Forecast. It's talking about the battle for blockchain talent is heating up. What and where are the crypto jobs? And this article is talking about how flush with capital, blockchain and crypto firms are on a hiring spree. And it's talking about how the battle for crypto talent is playing out. Massive amounts of capital have been pouring into blockchain and cryptocurrency companies from venture capital and direct investment in recent months, and the momentum has continued unabated despite the recent crypto market correction. So they're talking about the demand as these companies gain traction and their coin values go up. Even in this case, as the coin values are in a correction, they're actually going down. These crypto companies are still hiring. In Asia, Hong Kong-based crypto derivatives exchange FTX this month made history with a $900 million fundraise, the largest for a crypto exchange to date. It gave it an $18 billion valuation. And they're talking about other companies such as Animoca Brands, Amber Group, and there's tons of new projects that are getting funding, and the one thing they all need is talent. So if you have some skills, you got an opportunity to generate a respectable income. And then if you're into crypto, now you can go ahead and buy a bunch of coins. And I thought about that, and I realized this may be the best strategy, the best crypto investment strategy for many people. So here's another article. It looks like it's got a closed door. Okay, so I want to show you another listing of just so you can see the demand of crypto jobs. You'll see tons of positions, and this from ZipRecruiter shows that the average income is from 124,000 to 231,000 for blockchain developers. So that is very impressive. I want to jump over to LinkedIn and show you another perspective on the demand. This is a listing for blockchain developers in LinkedIn, and there's 41,000 results. But I want to just sort this just by the past 24 hours. This should give you a feeling of the demand for this market. So you got over 2,000 posts for blockchain developers in the last 24 hours here on LinkedIn. Python developer, Ruby on Rails. So this should give you an idea of how you may want to adjust your strategy. Maybe it makes sense to obtain some skills you don't have, and then use those skills to get an income you don't have, and then use that income to DCA into your favorite coin. Maybe it's ADA. All right, so now what I want to do is play a video. I'm going to jump over to a video that's talking about the job market, the crypto job market. This by Yahoo Finance. They're talking about crypto jobs in high demand, and companies are looking for talent. Check this out.
The crypto winter may be upon us, but that hasn't iced the red-hot market for crypto jobs. The big banks are actively searching for talent as they expand into crypto, and media businesses are looking for credible humans to write about all this crypto stuff. Let's chat more about the crypto job shortage with Neil Dundon, who is the founder of Crypto Recruit. Neil, good to see you here. So how severe is this job shortage?
It's pretty severe at the moment. We've last 2-3 months specifically, we've had about with hundreds of jobs rang in from multiple companies across the space. So we're actually inundated at the moment. Our heads are spinning at the moment trying to find these staff. So it's a massive supply shortage at the moment. It's a simple supply and demand issue. We have a whole team based globally. These companies will pretty much hire anywhere in the world, and we're still struggling to find these people. So in one way, it's a good problem for us. In another way, it's not so good. So, yeah.
So Neil, let's break it down a couple different ways. Let's start with the technical side of the equation. What are the technical skills that you guys find are the best fit for when you're working with the client? You know, what did they want, and how readily available are some of those folks with the technical skills on the crypto side?
Well, cryptos are just other software projects. So basically what they're looking for, probably 60-70% of the jobs are in software development. So you've got your front end, your back end, your blockchain developers. We're a huge spike in Ethereum-based developers. So we see some different blockchains like Polkadot or Kusama that are built, smart chain blockchains. They're looking for people, but really all the demand is across the Ethereum. So we're looking for Solidity developers, specifically a huge amount of incoming requests for Solidity. The rest of the jobs are, across other areas, marketing and products, but yes, predominantly in tech. So, yeah.
Neil, what are some of these jobs pay?
Well, good question. Is how long is a piece of string, really? We're not recruiting anything less than $100,000, but typically Even a year ago, you might find that some of these Solidity developers would have been looking for, say, for example, 100 grand. Right now, they're probably looking for anything from 180 to 200 grand. So, if you want to make some money as a developer, learn how to code Solidity. We're talking anything from 150 to 250 for good quality smart contract developers at the moment. Yeah.
And then two parts to this one, Neil. I mean, what is are these folks coming from your traditional kind of you graduate, you're a good software developer, so on and so forth. You go to Google, you go to Facebook, you go to these big names that we know. Are folks coming from those companies? And then also, what's the appetite from the people you're working with to bring into companies to take a chunk of their pay in Ether, in Bitcoin, and other things like that, or do people still like fiat?
Yeah, so crypto is still on the sidelines. It's not fully normalized yet. So, you need to take a bit of risk to come into this space. And I think you're finding we're hearing stories of developers who are moving over to projects. They may take a slight hit on their base salary, but they'll take a good portion of that in tokens. You hear stories of people turning into millionaires within weeks of joining companies, because these companies will then launch their token on the market, and then it'll go up 10x, 20x. And the developers who come into those businesses are all of a sudden earning 20x their salary. So, I mean, the stories are crazy. So, if you're a little risk adverse, this is probably not the industry for you. But if you want to make some money and take some risks, it's an exciting place to be for sure. Yeah.
Neil, why do you think the market hasn't cooled down now that we are in fact in a crypto winter?
Well, since 2017, the market was quite different. There was a lot of opportunists out there, as we know, and I think it's well documented. There were a lot of scams out there. There still are scams at the moment, but I think the building blocks and the fundamentals of crypto are a lot different now than they were 3 years ago. These are just software projects. It's just another element of the economy. I think there's a lot more belief in blockchain going forward. And it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, but it's just another sector of the economy, and it's performing well. And I think we've hit, it feels like we've hit a floor in terms of price, or close to a floor. Don't quote me on that. But certainly from a jobs perspective, it feels like we can only build from here.
And then Neil, I'll finish with an industry, a nerdy question for you, a selfish question, if you will. The media space, the crypto media space has certainly changed a lot, and is changing a lot. Are you working with firms on that side? What kind of dynamics are you seeing there? We hear things through the grapevine on how competitive that can be. Are you focused on that at all, or where do you keep your attention?
Well, we don't. We know there's a lot of stuff going on in the media space in crypto. No, we're if I'm honest, we're purely focused on building blockchains and smart contract platforms. But I hear what you're saying. Yes, there's a lot going on in the media space. It's not an area though that we're too focused on, if I'm honest.
That's smart of you to stay in growth areas, Neil. Stay in the growth areas.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it.
Neil, if you're looking for contributors, I got people on Twitter that can write 15 reasons to buy Bitcoin. You just let me know.
All right, so you can see the opportunities. This is right for the picking. This guy, Neil, with Crypto Recruit, is breaking down the facts. And if you can get an opportunity, he mentioned Solidity. I want to jump over to Ethereum. And he said that if you know how to program Ethereum, Solidity, then that's where the demand is right now. Bitcoin is close to 39,000, close to 40,000. Is it going up further, or is it coming back down? It's up 15% in the last month. In the last week, it's up 24%. In the last day, it's down less than 0.5%. In the last hour, it's up about 0.5%. So that's the picture on the market. I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you check out all my other videos. Daily crypto reports. Keep watching videos until you find one that you like. If you watch every single video and you don't like none, then share every video you watch with somebody who will. Until the next time, peace.